guys? Joey from Joey's RC Junkyard here. A couple of trucks came in here. Like a little Savage Flux Raptor Edition. Nice truck, got the 10 scale motor and speed control on it. Pretty fast for a little truck. I'm not going to do anything with that today. But we are going to take Spektrum radio setup that is on this. I bought this Hyper 10 SC for myself, and it's got the Spektrum radio on it. I don't use Spektrum. I use the Fly Sky stuff. I like it. It's good, cheap radio gear. 10-mile memory. What we're going to do is we are going to remove the Spektrum receiver off of this truck. And we're going to put it on that. We're going to take the Traxxas gear off of that. So what we've got here, guys, is you got this receiver here. You can see it here. It's plugged in, one little antenna wire, blah, blah, blah. It's here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my antenna tube off. I'm going to unplug the speed control. And I'm going to unplug the steering servo. And sometimes you might have to get a little screwdriver with two-sided, because he's got two-sided tape on here. And just go very easy with it and pop it off. Bang. Pull the wire out nice and easy. See, I wrecked nothing. There it is. This is your Spektrum receiver. That goes with that DX4. I'm going to put that over there out of the way. And I'm going to take this and put that out of the way. Now we're going to grab our E-maxx. I've already taken the screws off this cage because it's too hard to get at the receiver box. So the cage is just sitting there. It's 4 screws. Pops the cage off. The cage is out of the way. So now what we got here is we got an E-maxx. And this is where your receiver is. It's inside here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the 4 screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the antenna tube. So Traxxas supplies these tools. One or this one. Pull our cap off. You're going to take your tube, put it in here just like this, and you're going to loosen that knot. Just like that. It's an easy, guys. Pull the tool off, and you'll have your antenna knot. Holds the antenna to the box. It's just like that. You have your antenna tube. It's just like this. It's just like that. When you tighten this down, it holds the antenna tube on there. Now, we got our antenna wire. Now we can grab our tool. And we got 4 screws here. 1, 2. This box is in 2 pieces. 3, 4. So now I'm going to take it over here to the back of the bench. I'm going to loosen up the screws. 2. There's 2 screws. Okay, now notice there's your receiver in there. There's this blue gasket. Very careful with that. We've got 2 more screws here. One here and one here. You still can't get the receiver wire out, so there's 2 more screws. Now guys, when you are changing a receiver, if you're going to change a servo or whatever, the lights on the truck to plug into the receiver, and you've got to take this gasket off, any part of it going in this box in any way, any shape, make sure you put that gasket back in there. Now I like to take the gasket, I'll show you after I get this antenna wire out of here. Plug my servo, speed control, and my fan. There's your Traxxas receiver. There it is. Okay, we don't need that. I'm going to put it over there. Okay, so I'm going to switch these wires down a little bit. So what I like to do is, if you look here, you can see there's a channel in there that this gasket sits in. So I put this strut back together. I take the gasket and I'm going to put it in there, right in the channel, how it's supposed to sit in there. Because when you put the top on it, you do not want to pinch that. You want that to sit right in the channel, how it's supposed to sit. So it makes the box waterproof and protects your receiver. On the front part of the box has a piece of foam here, so no water can penetrate and get inside there. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get my receiver. Here it is. I'm going to take my steering servo plug and I'm going to put it right into channel 1. In. I'm going to take my speed control and I'm going to put it in channel 2. And I'm going to take my fan and I'm going to put it in auxiliary 1. Now guys, I just want to let you know that with this cage on here, it would be very, very, very difficult to get in there and these wires are short and plug all this up. It would be very, very difficult. So the best bet for you to do, if you have a cage on it, get the cage out of the way. It's only 4 screws. Some of them are 8. That one's only 4, so I pulled it off. Got it out of the way so I can make the video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run our antenna wire up and under, in. It'll be a little tricky, guys, so take your time with it. This makes it waterproof. Get your antenna wire out. There you go. Okay. Like I said, you got your antenna wire, your steering servo wire, speed control, and your fan wire. So now this is all set. Now you want to take that gasket and you want to put it on the truck first. Do not put it in here and try to put it on there. Put it in the truck first. Get it, lay it in the channel. Make sure it's in the channel 100%. Lay it in the channel. Make sure it's in there nice, because if you don't put it in there like it's supposed to, it could spring a leak and then you will not be waterproof anymore. Make sure you get that one on there correct. You see how I got it on there? See how it's on there? It's in the channel. Exactly how it's supposed to be, in the channel. Now take your top. Make sure it's in there 100% in the channel. Take your top. Pop it on there. Think it's on there. Grab your screws. 1. 2 screws. Top of the box. It's on there. Okay? Get your other 2 screws to the bottom part of the box. 1, 2. Okay? Just snug, not crazily tight. And you can see you got a little short antenna here. It's not going to make it to the tube. It's too short. So you're just going to have to put your antenna tube. Okay, tuck these wires here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the antenna tube on here, like so. Take the antenna tube. I'm going to put it on here just like this. I'm going to clip it in there, and I'm going to zip tie it because it's too short. It's a spektrum receiver. It's too short. Or you could take it and you could put it exactly how it's supposed to go. You could run it over there somehow. I don't know how you're going to do it, because the spektrum antennas are very, very, very short. I'm going to unscrew this again and take another look at it. I don't think it's going to reach. It's very, very short. I know it's not going to reach. It's too short. Yeah, it's too short. Yep, it's too short, guys. So, I guess you could turn the receiver around, but it's tough because the other wires are short. The speed control and the fan wires are very short. So let's see. It's very, very short. These spektrum wires are very short. Very, very short. Very tedious stuff here, messing with receivers and wires and stuff. Very tedious, because these wires here for the speed control and the fan, you can see they're really, really tight. They're running this channel right here. They're really, really tight in there already. And this wire is short. Look how long the Traxxas one is. See how long the Traxxas one is? It's not even close. It's really, really short. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back together. Some guys will drill a hole in the box, run the wire out. But if you encounter any water, the box is not going to be waterproof anymore. You're going to have problems. You're going to have problems. You're going to get the receiver wet. That's going to be it. She's going to be all she wrote. She gets wet, the receiver's going to be gone. It's going to be toasted. So what you want to do is you want to run the wire. I got to run it back under there again because I took it out. I'm trying to move it. Very tedious stuff. Very tedious stuff here, guys. Move it all the way over, as far over as I can get it. That's going to be it. I'm going to have no other choice but to lay it just like that. You could put it like this. I mean, it's tough. I'm just going to lay it just like that in there with the other wires. Put an antenna tube on it, and I'm going to lay it just like that. And maybe zip tie it in there, because you can't get it over, it's too short. So now, I'm going to put my blue gasket back on here again. Alright. Like I said, put the gasket on first. Don't put it on the top of the box, because you'll pinch it. This guy in here. These screws. Not crazily, just get them in there. Like I said, any of these Traxxas trucks, you want to make sure you put that gasket is in there like it's supposed to be. Because if not, the box will not be waterproof anymore. It will leak, water will get in there, and it will ruin your receiver. It'll start glitching, it'll get wet. You don't want no moisture getting in there at all. You want it sealed up like it's supposed to be. That's why Traxxas did what they did with these boxes, to make everything waterproof. So now what I'm going to do, this is all socked down nice and tight. I'm going to get my receiver wire. I'm going to put the antenna tube on it. I'm going to clip it in there just like that, and I'm going to put a zip tie here. I don't have any other choice See how it is? Because it's too short. You could drill a hole in the box right here and come out with the wire, but then you could put some silicone on there or something and it would be waterproof, but it would look hack. I wouldn't do that. I'm not doing that. It'll be fine right there. It's not going to hurt nothing. Put your nut back on there, nice and tight. I'm going to grab a little tiny zip tie, and I'm just going to zip tie that right in there. Right there. Where the wires are for the speed control and the fan. It's not going to go nowhere. It'll be fine. Grab my trusty little scissors. Trim that out of the way. And bang. So, whatever it is, it's there. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be fine right there. Put your cap on it. You'll be good to go. There you go. Now we're going to take a couple of LiPo batteries real quick, and we're going to check this truck, make sure it works like it's supposed to. Not work, but make sure it comes on. LiPo batteries on there, couple LiPos. Radio's on. Forward, reverse. Works how it should. Good to go. Shut to this. Fan don't sound too good on there. Alright guys, this is Joey from Joey's RC Junkyard. Showed you how to change your receiver on the E-maxx. Remember, you've got a cage on there. You've got a cage on there. Take the cage off. It's a lot easier. Look at this truck, really good. It's highly upgraded. It's nice. Got the True Track wide suspension on it. Steel axle, steel drive shafts. It's a nice truck, man. Could have put two steers. Sure was on steer these big tires, but it's got RPM, everything. Real nice truck. Alright guys. This is Joey from Joey's RC Junkyard in Warwick, Rhode Island. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free. My number's there. Give me a call. You know, hit me on Facebook, whatever. Have a good one, guys.